Hey y'all, it's your Midday Love, Autumn Joy Live, and I am sitting next to the beautiful Ari Lennox. Hey girl.
Hey girl, what's up?
Oh my gosh, first of all, you're from DC too.
Mm-hmm. You too? That's what's up.
Oh, I was so excited to talk to you. Okay, so are you DC or PG County?
DC.
Okay, because
it might get complicated.
Yeah, you know how it is. Like, people from PG County will say DC because they feel like
maybe I'm PG. Fort Washington is PG.
Girl,
here's the thing.
You're super PG.
Well, I was born in DC.
Okay.
But I lived the first 3 years of my life in Fort Washington.
Okay.
Then I moved to Northern Virginia.
Okay.
So that's Chantilly, Fairfax, Loudoun County. And then Eastern Market area, and then DC.
You're like legit DMV.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was born in Washington Hospital Center.
Oh, nice.
I lived in DC.
Yes.
Moved to Silver Spring.
Okay.
Then I moved to PG County.
Okay.
Then I was in Cheltenham.
Yes.
Right off 301. Then I was in Upper Marlboro. Girl, I was all over too.
I love Upper Marlboro. I wanted to get a house there, but the prices are going up there too.
They are. You know that gentrification is going on in DC right now. Have you been? I'm sure you've been back home, but do you really recognize DC anymore?
Oh my God, I don't. It's beautiful, but it's bittersweet, but it's definitely heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's not Chocolate City anymore.
Not
it's
anymore.
like Swirl City now.
But I'm still happy that I see lots of black faces and lots of black youth, even like walking through U Street. Like I'm glad I still see black faces.
Yeah, I think U Street is gonna always just kind of stay.
Yeah.
Stay black. Just please stay black.
I pray. Or it won't be U Street.
Ari Lennox, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You're here for Dreamville Fest.
Yeah.
They're talking about like 45,000 people.
Dang.
That's a lot of people, girl.
That's a lot of people.
And Raleigh is like, just to kind of put it for in layman terms for you, Raleigh is like PG County, so it's kind of small, and 40,000 people in this specific location, it's going to be massive.
It's a lot. Ooh.
It's going to be a lot of
Traffic's
people.
about to be crazy.
And there's like a rock and roll concert going on while
heck no. The locals are about to be annoyed.
You're going to have to catch a helicopter and they're going to have to put you right on the stage, legit. So are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Is that your biggest crowd, you think? Or I'm sure you
definitely not, because of, opening up for Cole. Like, it's just all, you never know what type of opportunities will come with that. And then also, I got the chance to sing with Stevie Wonder. I believe it was about 40,000 people.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Maybe not.
Stevie Wonder? You hear how she just said that so casual?
What y'all think?
Girl,
I think it was a lot of people.
Stevie Wonder. I mean, I just hung out with Beyonce yesterday. It was nothing. Girl, no, I didn't. That is so dope. Well, how was it with Stevie Wonder? How was that?
It was a dream. Like, it was just like, okay, like, I don't really need to do much. I can retire, have some kids now. Because that was the highlight of life. Like, Stevie, So,
that's amazing. Okay, so first of all, congratulations, Double XL.
Thank you.
The only girl on the cover,
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
And I love it because you just fit right in.
Thank you.
And it just looks like everybody on Dreamville just absolutely loves you and worships you. First lady of Dreamville.
Thank you. I adore every single one.
Yeah. So talk about that. Talk about like the process of, trying to get discovered and then finally getting on and then getting on with Dreamville.
I mean, it was just a wild, crazy process, but just lots of hard work. But I mean, dropping music definitely increased my chances, and Ebe and Cole found out about my music, and then eventually he would fly me out to Westlake recording studios right before the Forest Hills Drive tour, and then it was a wrap from then on out.
Were you starstruck when you met J. Cole? Was it like or were you just, what's up, man? Just
not
cool
really.
With it?
Not really at all. It was natural. It was cool.
Yeah.
I think I was more starstruck to meet Beyonce when I was in middle school. No, when I was in 5th grade, I met Beyonce, Michelle, and Destiny Child. And I was way more starstruck.
Yeah, I think I would be too. Beyonce.
Yeah, and she gave me her. They had this costume jewelry on, and they just gave all their jewelry to me and my sister. It was
Do you still have it?
Nah.
Oh, girl, it might be worth something now.
I don't know what I was on back then, but like,
I would have worn to school every single day.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me nothing.
I was a hot mess then. I don't know where it is.
So it's funny because so on my Apple playlist, of course, Apple, they play all the new up and coming artists, and I remember when I heard Whipped Cream, and I was just like, ooh. I love this song.
Thank you.
And then it was on the radio, and I was like, oh my God, we're playing Ari Lennox. So talk about the process of like, you know, I feel like every artist, when you hear yourself on the radio, it's like that nostalgic, like, oh my God, like that moment.
Dang. I never really heard it on the radio.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think the places where it played, I just was never there, or I once I heard a snippet of like Shea Butter Baby on the radio, but like outside of that, like I never, unfortunately, well, hopefully one day, like I'll just be casually just doing whatever, and hear it. But I've seen lots of snaps of people hearing it on the radio, so like, yeah, like throughout the Raleigh, DC area, I've seen a lot of snaps about it, but I've never been there to catch it.
You're just so cool.
Thank
You're
you.
just so cool. I'd be so
Really?
like just over the top, girl.
Okay.
You're so cool about it. So Shea Butter Baby has like quickly become like the Black girl anthem.
Oh,
because
wow.
there have been many a times where I have woken up and I had a little stain on my bosom pillowcase. So I can relate. So talk about like how important it is to just stay true to like just speaking to Black girls as a whole. Well, women, but more specifically Black girls as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, it's just super important. There's a lot of people who feel like their hair isn't perfect, you know, from the most coarse hair or the loosest curl of hair. I just feel like we just got to make sure that all Black women, or all women with curly hair in general, feel like embraced in this society, because society tries to make it seem like there's only one type of hair that can work or whatever. So yeah, I think it's so important. I just try to encourage people to just be them, and yeah, whether it's under the weave or whatever. Yeah. Like, be you know?
The braids under the weave, get that weave pack going.
Yeah. Because it's a protective style.
It is.
It's growing, it's healthy.
Keeps your edges intact.
Yeah. I'm about to look into that. My edges gone. Huh?
Girl, no, they're not.
They about to be.
They laid. You cute.
I got a boo now. They snatching them.
So we were talking, you had mentioned about in the media how, you know, they make hair a thing. We got to talk about colorism.
Yeah.
Because and I want to just be honest, because, you know, with the music industry, you know, the lighter skinned girls maybe get pushed a little bit further to the forefront than us brownies. Okay. So talk about that. I mean, has that been